Good morning, 7th grade. This is Miss Parkinson and how you can complete your essay outline for the Samurai's Tale essay. Our essential focusing question we discussed on Friday is Taro encounters many people on his journey from orphan to becoming a samurai. How do they help him change and grow? Discuss at least 3 important people in Taro's life and explain 1 or 2 ways each person helps Taro to be a good samurai. Include not only examples of Taro's learning, but also examples of Taro's demonstrating what he has learned. Why does he need all these people to become a good samurai and or a good person? So on Friday, we highlighted the important words. So Taro, change, grow, discuss, which we talked about in writing, means to explain in detail. 3 important people that help him change and grow to become a good samurai. And then down towards this part of our page, we brainstormed a web map. I have a picture of one of them here. In the middle, we have Taro Murakami, and then I have a lot of people branching off of that. You just need 3, really. Some people thought we could use Yoshitoki, Lord Zakoji, Togen, Akihime, Yon, Wada Kansuke, Jiro, Lord Akiyama, that old man ghost, or that Wasp and Autumn soldier. So all of that's written in blue, and then in black were the things that we thought that these people might have taught Taro Murakami. For example, Lord Akiyama may have taught him courage or filial piety, which we discussed was respect of your ancestors and your family and your heritage. So we tried to pick off the 8 virtues of the samurai from Bushido paper, the things that they taught him, but really it could be anything that they taught him. For example, Togen taught Taro contentment, to be content with his place in life. That's not one of the 8 virtues, that's fine. You want to try and use the 8 virtues, but you don't have to use them. So on our prompt down there, we made our map. Your homework was to choose your 3 people and to locate evidence either off of your dialectical charts that we've been doing throughout this novel or in the novel itself of what those 3 people taught Taro Murakami. And they could have taught him all something different. In fact, it's better if they all teach him something different. So your outline looks like this. I like to color code my outlines. So I want you to grab 3 different colors of highlighter. Go do it now. Pause this video. Come back when you have 3 different colors of highlighters. So the first color, I'm going to use yellow. You can use whatever first color you want. We're going to use to highlight all of our driving argument. So that would be in the first Roman numeral introduction paragraph, C, thesis statement. This is the heart of our argument, and it's going to be what should control the thought flow of our entire paper. Under Roman numeral 2, body paragraph 1, A should be topic sentence. This is also what drives the argument in that part, in that body paragraph. If you go down to your next page or flip over to your next page, under Roman numeral 3, body paragraph 2, also A topic sentence. Pretty much we're going to be doing the topic sentences for all of our body paragraphs. Flip to your next page, Roman numeral 4, A topic sentence should be the same color. Flip to your next page. Roman numeral 5, conclusion. This one is a restatement of thesis. That should be the same color. So these are what I call the heart of our argument. This is where we should be telling our reader directly what we're arguing and leading them through. So let's start with our thesis statement. Our thesis statement needs to contain the key words from our prompt, which was back here. So the key words that we highlighted, Taro, change, grow, the 3 important people's names, and then the words good samurai. So I am going to create a fill-in-the-blank thesis that you may use, or you can use your very brilliant minds and create your own thesis using those words. So my fill-in-the-blank thesis is going to be and you want this thesis statement to be 1 to 2 sentences. I prefer 1 sentence, but if you need 2 sentences right now, that's fine. This is just an outline. We haven't even gotten to drafting yet. I'm sure our statements are going to evolve and with each revision we do. So fill-in-the-blank thesis would be something like Taro, ooh, I don't like that. Taro learns to be a good samurai. If you spell samurai right, it's better. From, and then you could have your 3 people. Blank, comma, and blank, period. And then you would actually be able to fill in those blanks with whoever your 3 people are. Let me get rid of that. So, and so let's say you did, your three people are Togen, Lord Akiyama, and Wada Kensuke. Then your thesis might be Taro learns to be a good samurai from Toga, Lord Akiyama, and Wada Kensuke. Pretty simple. I am going to show you, I'm going to be writing an essay along with you, but I am going to be using the Hunger Games as my source. So for my Hunger Games essay, I'm arguing pretty much the same thing. Instead of, obviously, Katniss does not become a samurai, but she does go from tribute to victor. So that's what I'm going to be arguing. And my thesis statement might be something like this. I'm going to just have it replace this. On Katniss's journey from tribute to victor, she changes and grows with help from, and then my three people are Gale, Cinna, and Haymitch. So notice I have the keyword change, grow, I have my protagonist's name. Why did that not work? There we go. And I have my three people, which reminds me that I left off from your fill in the blank. Changes and grows, those two keywords, right? Taro changes and grows as he learns to be a good samurai from blank, blank, and blank. So now we have all of our keywords, right? Double check from our prompt. We have Taro, change, grow. We have our three people, and we have good samurai. Good. Excellent. So what we've made is called a roadmap thesis statement. We have listed our three people, and those three people we will go in order for our body paragraphs. So I've put these kind of descriptors up here. That's just if you want to follow along, whatever. If you want to just put your people there. But we're going to write our topic sentence down here. So our topic sentences are going to very, very closely match whatever our thesis statement is, because we want those keywords from the prompt, and we also want the one person we're going to focus on for that topic, for that topic sentence. Yes. So for you, you might do something like, and you want to first, before you do your three listing up here, you want to figure out which way you're going to list them in. Are you going to list it in the person who is most helpful, most important to Taro, to least helpful or least important to Taro? Or are you going to list it, which is my recommendation is the second way, to list it in chronological order. The person Taro meets first to the person Taro meets last. That would be my way, because it'll just help make your essay make more sense, especially to someone who's not as familiar with the Samurai's Tale. Anyways, so let's just, for the purpose of this, say we did Togen, Lord Akiyama, and Wada Kensuke. Okay, so then if that was our order, this topic sentence would be something about how Taro changes, grows to a good samurai, and what he learns from Togen. You also want to say who Togen is and what he learns from Togen. So, for example, you might say, towards the beginning of the samurai's tale, Taro learns or let's do contentment from his cook friend Togen. So notice I have Taro, that matches up there. I need my keywords changes and grows, right? Taro changes and grows when he, there we go. We have keywords changes and grows. We have what he learns, contentment, and who he learns it from, Togen, and we have how he knows Togen. He's the cook friend, okay? Excellent. You need to do that for your other two topic sentences. For my Hunger Games one, my topic sentence is going to be about Gale, right? So I would put something like, during Katniss's journey from tribute to, or not even during, because this happens almost before Katniss's before Katniss's journey from tribute to victor. She changes and grows as she learns to distrust the capital, like her hunting partner, Gale. Okay, and that would be my topic sentence. So you need to do the same thing for your other topic sentences. So if this is your essay, you would have a topic sentence for Roman numeral number 3 about Lord Akiyama, and you'd have a topic sentence for the Roman numeral, whoa, did I mess up? Oh, sorry, Roman numeral 4 about Lord Akiyama, and Roman numeral 5 about Wada Kensuke, I think was my last one. Okay, got it? You need to do your topic sentences. Grab your second color of highlighter. And I know you're probably wondering, why are we skipping all this stuff at the beginning? Ms. Parkinson likes to do it in a different order. I like to write the argument first and then go back and put in all of the introductory comments and concluding comments, because then I know how I can properly introduce this argument. If you start with like your hook and your introduction, your argument is going to be rushed, in my opinion. Anyways, this is how I like to do it. So you grabbed a second color, mine's green. I want you to highlight now all of your evidence that's going to support your argument. So nothing else in the intro. In body paragraph 1, B, you need to highlight, and C. And you're going to highlight B and C for all. It doesn't really matter if I highlight the whole thing. B and C for all of those. What B is, it's a short context or short summary of the part of the novel that you're getting your evidence from. So you don't want to just plop down this direct quotation from the novel and leave your reader guessing where and when it happened in the novel, especially if your reader is not as familiar with the Samurai's Tale as we all are. You need to set up what was going on in this part of the story. It's a short summary, just 1 or 2 sentences. We're going to assume that they have at least heard of the Samurai's Tale, and we don't need to explain the entire history behind feudal Japan and all of that. And then you're going to have your direct quotation evidence. Notice you have the author's last name, which is Haggard or something like that, and then there's a blank because you need to put your page number in there. You need to do this, highlight that for all your body paragraphs. So my B and C for all my body paragraphs are going to be highlighted that same color. This is body paragraph 3, B and C, and then nothing is highlighted in the conclusion, okay? Nothing's highlighted in the intro, nothing's highlighted in the conclusion. So what you need to do, I'm going to do it on my Hunger Games one, is you need to go and now you need to find the, I don't want to highlight anymore, thank you. Now you need to find, there you go, your evidence. What I would do is I would fill in your C first, your evidence. So my first thing is, before Katniss's journey from tribute to victor, she changes and grows as she learns to distrust the capital, like her hunting partner Gale. So I need to find some evidence of where Gale talks to Katniss about the capital and how they're not trustworthy and stuff like that. So I happen to have posted it in my novel, and I have a piece. We want to keep our evidence kind of short, but for right now, go ahead and stick it in no matter how long or not it is. So I have quotation marks because I'm quoting the novel, but my novel, my evidence from the novel is actually a quote itself. It's something Gale says, so I have to put a single quotation. So I have 3 quotation marks in a row. So it says, it's the capitals, it's the advantage, oops. So you're putting in your own evidence. To have us divided among ourselves. And then I close my dialogue and I close my quote. And then mine is from not Haggard, the author is Collins. And this in my novel is page 14.